Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize so much. I am so bad at getting these recordings right. Oh my god. I accidentally made the screen too big, and I recorded like the top left-hand section of it instead of the entire screen. So now we have the entire screen, which is great, but I lost an entire episode, which is not so great. So basically, here's what I wanted to say that I said last episode, but I'll just do the whole thing all over again. Hey, okay, so as you guys know, the only left section the last section that needed to be completed on this in this town was right here, and we have done it. So basically, while I was doing the sheep farm, I required lots of wool, and that required me to have lots of sheep. So up till one point, the only thing that I actually had for sheep was this little sheep farm. I don't think I have all the colors in here. It's very loud and annoying, and that was it. And what I would do is we would keep all that sheep farm was basically just to supply us with wool for the Spleef arena, right? We played more than a few games. It used to say Spleef down here, but whatever. So we did that, and but since then, I actually used all of this. Also, this white terracotta, I'll tell you what it's here for later. So this was basically all. We just needed wool, and we actually ran out because I was making faces. And that decided to spawn this. Heyo! So we have white and black, we have yellow and red, we have green and light green and green, purple and orange, and we have three kinds of blue. Well, I mean blue, light blue, and cyan, right? Because that's a thing. Anyway, so this is basically our sheep farm. It's very open concept. It's like the inside is still open concept. We have and then over here we have brown, and I think we have light gray on like the 5th floor or something like that. Anyway, this holds I believe 15 different kinds of sheep. And I believe there are only 16 colors of the sheep, so a couple of the floors are actually empty. I think this one and this one and this one. No, that's got the light gray. So we're gonna put like pink in here, and I don't know, some other color that I probably forgot about in there, and that'll be 15 of the 16 colors, which is fantastic. And so basically, I want to put some signs up here to tell us what colors are on what floors, because at this moment I just built it. I have no idea. Very loud. Sheep are extremely annoying. But again, all open concept. We have some stairs up here. You can see right through to the outside. It's fantastic. You can get in there. There's little gates there. And all the bridges on every floor, except for the first one, will lead to over here. Anyway, building this took, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours. Wasn't a difficult build at all, by any means. I mean, I'm sure you guys can contest to just how long we've been building up the mine. That didn't even include digging the hole. So yeah, that's the way that one worked. Anyway, so let's get into the mine, and I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I've done, because due to me losing the last recording, we've actually had quite a bit done. So first things first, the heads we have made. I know, I feel like I'm being obsessed with these heads. We have made more heads, all right? So we have 2 on the right, 2 on the left, and we have 3 back there. So there are actually only 6 that I want you guys to name. If you guys can name all 6 of them in the comments, I will definitely give it a big shout out to you, because congratulations, you guys know of all the old Minecrafters, some of the new Minecrafters. This guy you might have a little bit of trouble with. I'll leave you a hint at the bottom down here. Picture his shirt being plaid red and black. Okay, other than that, everything else should be fairly self-explanatory. This guy, I really hope you guys know. Him might be a little bit tricky. This is actually Herobrine, so ignore that. So you basically just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys to guess, and that's where we're gonna leave that at. Oh my, I've got a party coming to greet me. Come on, fall down the hole. Fall down the hole. Or just get light on fire. That works too. Anyway, so we actually have an extra, I think it's 26 face slots. So I'm going to need 26 faces. I'm really hoping that at some point you guys send me some faces, because that'd be just swell. All right, my face is already up there. Where am I? There we go. My eyes are a little bit off, but you know, if I put them the right way, you wouldn't get those white lines on the right side, and it just looks like my eyes just fill in to the thing. So, you know, that's just the way it's gonna be. Anyway, so if we go ahead and pop down here, we can take a look at the floor that I've been working on. Now, the floor that I've been working on, that's another thing. Okay, so the way we were doing it before in like the last few episodes is it was going to turn out to be extremely flat. I did not want it to be extremely flat. That would have been extremely bad if it was really flat. I like dynamic, right? Like, as you guys can see, just the top section here, this is all dynamic with stairs. I want to do the ceiling the same way. It's going to look phenomenal. Not sure what I'm going to do with the ceiling yet, but we are going to make it all wavy and cool, and you know, it's going to pop. So I wanted the floor to be kind of the same. So basically, what I've decided to do is I've decided to build 3 levels. We're going to have a lower level, a medium level, which is just going to have the paths, and then we're going to have an upper level. All right, so this I'm actually not going to dig. I'm just going to be placing blocks on top of it, which is going to be fantastic. So these bricks right here are going to, and I think it's going to be the entire outskirts are going to be upper. Obviously, the path will be this dividing section for the middle, and the inner sections, like this section, and the section that is going to be over here in this middle section will be the lower. All right, and that's kind of the way I want to structure things. So I've actually already dug out this and this. This I dug out after recording the last failed attempt, so I do apologize. But that's the way that's going to go. So I've been making stone brick stairs, stone bricks, and I also have, I think, 10, maybe 20 stacks of broken cobblestone or cracked stone brick stairs for the path. All right, so basically all we're gonna do here is just, you know, get this going, and let's make it a little bit darker. You know, spawn some more mobs. Hello, mobs. Don't like you. Go away. Go away. Yeah, and that's the way that's gonna be. Another thing, just really quick here. I have actually, okay, so I'm not going to decide this right now whether or not we're going to do full upper, full lower. I think we're going to do full upper on the whole outside. I know definitely this section is going to be upper, so we're gonna put that there for now. And then this whole bottom section is already, you know, cut out to be what it needs to be, so we're just going to start filling this in. I have actually, so we have still, I think, two to three players extra on this server who play occasionally. I usually record when they're offline, but one of them is Must Kill You, who's on occasionally, who hasn't been on in quite some time. I think I mentioned that in the last episode. One of them's a Tasty Timbit, who whenever I invite on to play, you know, we play together and we do some, you know, we'll fight each other, dick around, blow some stuff up, and have a good old fancy time. And then there's some other players on here. So if I do /bal top, you guys can see. So basically, everybody on this list are fairly rich right now. They were richer. So I've dropped everybody's money down a considerable amount by about 60-ish, 60 to 70%. I've dropped people's money down. So a lot of people were at over $1 million. A lot of, like, I was at like 1.8. So I cut mine in like half. A little bit more than half. I think I was a little bit over 1.8. Now I'm at like 900,000. Okay, so I didn't quite drop mine by, but I do play a lot more. Anyway, so now basically what this has done is this has made it a little bit more feasible to have a running economy in this on this server, because if everyone is super rich, then I mean the whole point of buying and selling things is kind of useless, because if you have the money to buy everything, why play the game, right? So now I think elytras are about 100 grand. A lot of people are somewhere around $200,000. So being at 200,000, they can only afford 2, right? Which means if they buy 1, which most people haven't even bought 1, which means they're gonna have their money right there. All right. So with them having their money, all of a sudden everyone's got 100,000, and 100,000 actually goes fairly quickly. Like just on this one build that I've been building for the past little while, I've probably spent easily 300,000 on just on this build, and most of it, not gonna lie, is glowstone, because glowstone is a pain in the butt to go get, and it's about 250 for 4. So you guys can just go ahead and calculate, like look at all the glowstone there, all the glowstone that goes around the whole thing. All of these pillars are like eight glowstone, so there's 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500. You get the point. Yeah, so little expensive to build these kind of monstrosity builds, but I mean, I do get a lot of the money back. As you can see on the bottom, I just got $13 just for placing a whole bunch of blocks there. I just got another 13. So just by placing all these blocks and building and digging, and because I'm such a high level, I get a little bit more. Wait, and there's 20. Right, so I do make a fair amount, but I am level like 50 in building and mining, so, or 48. There you go, right at the top there, 48 level. I also, if you guys see down here, level 200. I am level 200 now instead of like 17,000. So I figured out the command to fix the kind of screwing around that I did with the EXP mod that I installed. Well, it's not really a mod. I think it just came with one of the other mods to kind of give and take EXP away. So I fixed it. I don't have 17,000 levels anymore. I have 200, which means I'm gonna have to do a little bit more grinding, mining, killing, just to get some extra EXP, so that I don't so that I can repair stuff and whatnot. Anyway, guys, it's been a good one. I hope this isn't too long, and yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out what I want to do. I might do a little bit more. I might finish off this section. I might well, I'm not gonna finish off that, because that I really want to do with you guys. I might dig a circle around here and cut out the middle and finish the middle section there, and then we'll see where we're at the next episode. All right. And maybe I'll have a little bit more of a plan and an idea of what I'm going to do about this top layer, because that corner is actually really short. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. Anyway, thank you so much. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Peace.